Hi, my name is Betsy Pearson, and my job title with Aspire is Housing Outreach Coordinator. And I have had the opportunity to give a video today for Black History Month. During the 2023 Madison County Bicentennial, I was given a rare and exciting opportunity. That opportunity was to produce a video. Tim Lannon and the Bicentennial Committee allowed me to share a vision through this video production with the people that I know and love in the community in which I grew up. I wanted this vision to provide an opportunity to travel back in time and remember some of the people, places, and events that make up an important part of the Madison County's Black history. The time I spent researching the history of Black citizens in Madison County was nothing less than what could be described as a journey. This journey was awe-inspiring, surprising, and motivating, and sparked a renewed pride. Awe-inspiring was the discovery of many Black established businesses that made up the west side of Anderson. These Black businesses and business owners largely contributed to the county's thriving economic value during that period. A Black Wall Street was real, even then. To my great surprise, I found pictures and a written history of my very own family. This journey motivated me to learn more about our county's history, as I hope it does other citizens such as myself. It motivated me to share this history with others, hopefully with the understanding of building a renewed pride in our city, our county, and our community. I felt pride in the tenacity that was shown by the cities of the county, both Black and white, through many collaborations that have led to the development to the Anderson Housing Authority and other currently established community resources. In closing, I urge the citizens of our county to visit the Madison County Historical Society, as well as the Alexandria, Pendleton, and Elwood Historical Societies. Become involved. You would be surprised to know the individuals who organize and carefully maintain each piece of memorabilia, picture, and newspaper article housed in their care are volunteers. Lastly, I hope this video will be a segue for each citizen of our county to express in their own way their pride in our county. The video can be found on YouTube, and the title of the video is A Journey of Hope. And thank you for your time.
Hello, I'm Denise McDonald, and I'm the Director of Practice Operations for Progress House and for Macy. The reason that I think that Black History Month is important is, it's a thing of the past. You get to look back and be able to reflect and be able to see yourself, in those shoes. Could you have done it? It brings up so many questions and so many, it tweaks the brain a little bit on knowing, the strides that we as Black people have made from then. And what's crazy, it hasn't been that far away. So you look back and you're like, wow, this was like 50s, 60s, even since I was born in the 70s. So you're like, we've just made the greatest strides to be where we are right now. And that's always good to look back on, who even invented certain things. And you're like, wow. So it's always a good place to see and take a step, and even sometimes just take it in that month and know your history. You have to know it in order to know exactly where you're at now. I'm happy to be here in the seat that I'm in here now, and it's because of my ancestors. It's because of people in the past that have pushed for us. So that would be why I think it's great. Happy Black History Month.
Greetings, Team Aspire. I'm excited to be with you in this time and place right now. Thank you for being you. As I reflect on Black History Month this year, two things come to mind. I don't know if I'm just a little more in my feelings this year, but these are the two things that are on my mind. One, of course, you've known me for more than 5 minutes. I can't help but talk about my sons. But when I think about my ancestors, they would have a different tale to tell. I was that mom that I was able to volunteer in their classroom. I was able to be the team mom. I was able to know their friends, right? I was engaged, just like I know many of you are in your children's lives. But when I think about my ancestors, that's when I get sad. That's when I imagine a family member, and their love for their children's no different than mine. Their hope for their children was no different than mine. Can you imagine, though, that at 5 or 6, they knew that they might have to give up their child because they didn't have a choice, and that child was sold off and maybe never seen again? What? My sons are 23 and 27, and I want to FaceTime with them every day. Can you imagine what my and many other ancestors felt, knowing I have no control here? We are property. So my sons are really on my mind this Black History Month as I reflect on that. I think about family, and I think about what did that do to generations of that ripping apart, not knowing. The second thing I'm reflected on is education. I love to learn, and I'm so grateful and thankful that I've had the opportunity to do so. But again, I think back to my ancestors who would have been beaten, murdered, raped if they tried to learn to read, if they tried to learn more than what their owner said they should or could know. I guarantee you, though, they have the same passion for learning as I do now. So as I reflect on Black History Month this year, I'm thinking about my sons and family and that maybe that destruction. What did that do for generations? And I'm also reflective on education. So I say thank you to my ancestors. Thank you for enduring what you did for me to be right here, right now, in this time and space. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for hearing me and the others as we reflect on this time. Have the best day.